Hey everyone and welcome back to the sports section. So the transfer window is well underway. Unfortunately, I've been a bit too busy lately to cover all the rumors, the news and the BS. Because yes, there is a lot of BS out there. Each and every day you can see new thumbnails, new videos, new articles, new tweets pop out. This club is in talks with this player, is rumored to buy this player. The Saudis are buying every player left, right and center, etc, etc. Remember, the transfer window is here to help a lot of YouTubers get a lot of views and talk about a lot of nonsense. For example, each and every day Chelsea are linked with a new goalkeeper, a new defender, a new left back, a new midfielder, a new attacker, and yes, even Mbappe. Does that even make any sense? No, it does not. Now this video I want to talk about the current situation with regards to the midfielders. As you can see on the thumbnail, Kovacic, Kante, Mount, Loftus Cheek, all four of them are currently expected to leave the club this summer. Mateo Kovacic to Manchester City, which again makes no sense. Why do you want to make Manchester City even stronger, at least the squad even stronger? Because I don't think he enters the starting 11 directly. Then N'Golo Kante, I've seen this coming from miles away. We waited and waited and waited until eventually he's not going to renew his contract and we're going to let a player like N'Golo Kante leave for free. Even though I've said in the past that yes, right now might be the time to sell him because of his injuries, I did not think they would be stupid enough to let him go for free just like we did with Antonio Rudiger. But hey, I guess we can make the same mistakes twice. Then when it comes to Loftus Cheek, I mean, okay, Chelsea boy. Fortunately for him, it didn't work out. When he played, he was, let's say, okay, solid, but overall, not quality enough to be starting each and every week for a club like Chelsea. And so it is expected for him to go to AC Milan. And then number 4, which to me, I'm very, very angry at this situation. Mason Mount being allowed to leave to join Manchester United. As of now, it's not happening because we're asking a lot of money, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. If you see the asking prices for one of our targets, which is Moises Caicedo, right? They want over 100 million for this player, Brighton. But at the same time, Brighton are putting in bids for Colwill of 30, 40 million. So our players are worthless, but their players are always the most expensive players out there. Makes no sense. Anyways, Mason Mount. How can we let such a player, a really Chelsea boy, 2 times Chelsea Player of the Year, one after the other, could even be 3 times if it wasn't for Mateo Kovacic 3 years ago, or 4 years ago by now. It just doesn't make any sense. Now some of you might say, oh, but if he's really a Chelsea through and through, he would sign a new contract, etc, etc. Okay, I'll give you couple of percentage points where I agree here. But when you negotiate with a player, when you negotiate with an agent and you promise him X, Y, Z, and then suddenly you change your mind, but at the same time you keep on signing useless players that are costing this club millions, if not hundreds of millions of euros, pounds, whatever, throughout the years, you're giving those players insane amount of wages based on nothing, then yes, I can agree with Mason Mount not being happy with the situation and especially not being happy with the way the club is being run by the Americans. Tuchel fired, brought in Potter, he got fired, brought in Lampard for the last couple of days, and then he leaves as well, and suddenly we have Mauricio Pochettino, who, yes, I'm expected a lot of positive things from him. But still, as a player like Mason Mount, you deserve a lot more respect than what the club has given him. If the club has promised him X, Y, Z wages, X amount of money when it comes to the rights for the images, etc., etc., and suddenly they change their minds, but at the same time sign other players and put them on incredible high wages, then yes, I can agree with Mason Mount that maybe I don't want to be here anymore since they don't respect me. Completely normal. That said, I would love for him to sign the contract and stay at Chelsea for as long as possible, because I have seen him play a lot of times and I do think that he's one of the best players we have. I think he goes to Manchester United and he plays there as well. I think he goes to most of the clubs in the world right now and plays for that club and doesn't sit on the bench. Some of you might say, oh, you're delusional. No, I don't think so. Every manager that has come in, international or not, has played him every time, besides the times he was injured. So who's more intelligent? The managers that have experience, or you, the viewer, that just base your opinion based on Twitter feeds and ludicrous YouTube videos? You tell me. Anyways, this will be a very, very long summer. Hopefully we get a lot of players out and in already at the start of the summer, but I do feel that, as always, in typical Chelsea fashion, we are going to leave a lot of crucial positions until the end of the summer, which again would not be ideal. Now, if you've probably read the news, Bakayoko, among others, is being released by the club. Kai Havertz is being heavily linked with Arsenal, which again came out of nowhere. I mean, why not make our opponents stronger, right? Because at this point, it doesn't really make any sense anymore. We're 12th, they're fighting for the title, so yes, let's give them one of our good players. Why not? I mean, if we're doing all of this and we're not getting world-class players in, then I think we're in for an ugly ride in the next coming years with this new ownership. But of course, I can be wrong. Do share your thoughts down in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of videos, leave it a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.